Alright then, Damers, welcome back to day 4 of this very festive time of year. No! No! Come on! 12 boxes, not a single Joe and Sora. God damn. Please. How could you do this to me? I'm blaming all those Nokias. They're now opened. Oh. Yeah, I think we got 5 Nokias. I think the end is terrible. That's the 4th time I think I've had this pack now. I got that at both pre-releases, and I've opened it for the series, and I've opened it then. Yeah, we actually got given a couple extra packs from our good friend, the locals, because we brought a case. So we like, go on, I've got some spares. You can have the extra couple. So okay, nice of you. Ooh, I think they might be new. Nice double dark pack. We're getting the 3rd one, guys. Absolute. You know what? I'd love an absolute blast. Transcendent sword and a. Oh, we got these. I think the first day of Christmas. So to see. Well, that's a bit bent though. Which is a shame. But either way, guys, that's not too bad. That's the last of our pre-release stuff. And away they go. So then, I think it's just one of those episodes now. It's me just happily opening things, talking non-coherently as per usual into the microphone, pondering my life choices in every single way possible. Was Digimon a good choice for the channel? I think it was. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I've really been enjoying this since we were late in the UK, weren't we? So it was like the 2nd week of February. And the recording of this is like the 2nd week of December, technically. But no, really, I've honestly really been enjoying Digimon. I think if this is one of the first times you ever see a Digimon video, you guys wonder what's going on. I recommend, if you can, go down to your local store, support your locals. It's always really important. Grab yourself a structure deck. Greens are really good out the box. The new blue and reds are really good as well. If you're watching this in the near future, if the green and blue or the purple and yellow deckers come out, play those. They're really good as well. And hopefully, by the time you've seen this, maybe something even better to come out. Such as the red deck, which is a red structure deck reprint. It's got some nice alternate arts in. Get yourself one of those. Got some stuff in there. It's got a tie coming out in that as well. So if you need a tie, I do recommend buying a couple of those for your ties. If you have a locals that still stocks it, and they're allowing you to, maybe grab yourself some 1.0 Pro support if you actually do well. Is that the same chaos gallant we just had? God damn. Well, after now opt for a second alternate art, and as well as it being a shouty boy. So let the good times roll onwards. But no, Digimon's been really fun. It's one of the most fun card games I've played. I've played a bit of Magic, I've played Pokemon for a bit, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time ago. Tried to get back into it. Yeah, I'm too old for that. My brain just doesn't register anything like that anymore. But I think that's because Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of become a bit of like a non-coherent kind of game where it's just a lot of, well, all these cards do this one thing that stops you from doing all the other things, or if you try and do something, I'm just going to use all my hand traps. It's like there's too many ways for your opponent to stop you from playing the game, and then vice versa. Like a lot of people like to go first and then basically stop their opponent from playing the game. It's like that's not how this game should be. I do feel like Digimon's had that sort of situation with like security control, where basically is, if I'm not deleting you, I'm gonna digivolve you, or I'm gonna basically just like make it so you can never like beat me in terms of like security presence. I do think that's kind of a pain in the ass, just because way too effective. Ooh, I haven't been doing this for a bit. But how do you guys feel about Christmas? I love Christmas. Hot chocolate, cream on top, sprinkles, marshmallows, turkey. Not being able to open cards because you're a weak child. All my favourite Christmas things. But no, seriously, I love Christmas. I think Christmas is the best time of year. I like the cold, so it does help. Even though I'm in the UK, we don't get snow that often, or if we do, we get it in like April or May because the world's kind of screwed. Honestly, do love the Christmas season though. I think most people are happier it's Christmas season. Having a young child who also likes Christmas is really nice because obviously he's all just into like Christmas right now. It's just, Dad, Christmas. It's like, yeah, I get you, son. I feel the same way. His birthday isn't. What is this? It's going up Saturday, hopefully. So his birthday's like in 2 days' time, and we kind of have a rule because I feel like a lot of people who are born in December kind of get overshadowed by Christmas, especially if your birthday's on Christmas. So I'm really sorry for you guys. I had a friend who was born on Christmas, and he basically got forgotten about. But yeah, like Pierre's grandparents are Layla's side of the family. They kind of don't always remember it's his birthday. Nanny's pretty good, but Granddad's pretty much like, oh well, you know, your birthday's next to Christmas, so I have to get you one present. And it's like, I understand, like, you know, materialistic things aren't that great, but we should just celebrate his birthday as opposed to Christmas. Ness. But no. So, like, literally, they have to, because he loves like Halloween. He loves all like the festivalness. He likes all like the pumpkin stuff. He likes all like the dressing up and all the scariness of Halloween. Well, literally, like November 1st is like, you put Christmas decorations up. It's like, no, you gotta have your birthday first. You gotta celebrate your birthday. But he's quite happy to forget he's got a birthday. Just go straight into Christmas stuff. So he's quite nice. But at the same time, I wish he'd love himself a bit more. No, he's a good lad. He's a bit of a pain in the bum, like I think all children are at that age. But he's honestly a good lad. Very kind, very caring, very Christmas oriented. Now, the co-editor-in-chief, on the other hand, being that he's 10 months old, doesn't know what Christmas is. I probably won't really understand probably for another 2 years. But I'll tell you what now. He's definitely one of those guys that's like, you know what, boys, girls? Time is money. You gotta go, go, go. You gotta go, go, go. He's also quite funny. He's quite a charming little lad. He's definitely a lot more hard work than I remember the oldest one being. But then again, the oldest one just liked being his jumperoo. So you jump his jumperoo, and he just he'd be upset if you took him out the jumperoo, basically. So you come down in the morning, change his clothes, give him a bottle, give him his breakfast, give him his jumperoo, took him out for his nap, put him back in, and he woke up, and then you just do basically that. That was basically his life for the first, like, what was it, like, say 7 months old to like probably about 2 years old. Well, basically when he didn't fit in his jumper anymore, and he's a tall boy. So he's like 4 foot tall at 4 years old. It's really it's kind of scary how tall my son is. I don't think I was 4 foot tall at 4 years old. But, that's how things be, I suppose. Always a concern, but you love him. They're yours. You gotta love them. You don't have to love them, but you do. I always say this to my son. I think a lot of people get like the wrong impression. Because he always goes, "Dad, do you love me?" I was like, "Of course I love you. I'll always love you. There's nothing in this world you can ever do that stops me from loving you. And if I like you, that's a different question." And a lot of people probably thinking like, "Wow, that's a bit mean in your kid." It's like, well, one, he doesn't really understand what I mean by that, and two, I'm not going to be upset because he didn't tidy his room or he didn't eat his vegetables. You know, it has to be a good reason for why I didn't like him. Well, he'll always be loved. He'll always be my first. He'll always be that pain in the butt that I love ridiculously large amounts. And a friend of mine asked, because he said his partner said they wanted to have another child. He said, "I don't think I could do it because I love the first too much." And I said, like, in all fairness, when you have more children, the love doesn't get set, like, you don't divide it, it just increases. So you love them both the same, and it is hard to explain sometimes, because how could you love something the same amount multiple times? That's just what children are. Children are just these horrible things that make happiness and love just expand in your heart, like the Grinch on Christmas Day. The one where I was going with this just seemed to happen to be a festive metaphor, I suppose. But no, I generally do love my children. I love my wife. She's very supportive. She's very kind. She's very caring. I think she's kind of given up of us ever being successful with YouTube, but I think that's more of a YouTube thing as well as me picking the nichest of niches. Because, you know, Digimon's not too big at the moment still. We might get there one day where we topple over that 1,000 mark. There's obviously some YouTubers out there that are doing really well with it. I've seen some people who started later than me that have just like basically gone miles ahead of me. A few people have gone from like 2 or 3 subscribers when I first started doing Digimon stuff to being like 5,000-6,000. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know if it's they're giving away stuff or if they're paying people off, but they're doing something right. And there's a few there's a few people out there who just do card game content, and so they get classed as like Digimon YouTubers. It's like, well, they had like 10,000 subscribers before they started YouTube for Digimon, so it's kind of weird. But that's neither here nor there. Makes me sound like I'm being bitchy. Not intentionally being bitchy, just a grumpy old man, I swear. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for BT7, because unlike our American friends who have only just recently got their BT6 stuff, we've had ours since like beginning of October, middle of October. So yeah, we're already like 7-8 weeks in at this point. Like, the format is fun. It's funner than BT5. BT5 was such a boring format. It was either Rookie Rush, Lord Nightmon, or Security Control. It's like, oh yes, all the yellow decks. I love this. But no, at least with this one you're getting Security Control. Rookie Rush is in variant formats now of either red or blue, technically. I'm not really seeing like just pure Rookie Rush now. I'm seeing essentially Bond Rookie Rushes. What else are we getting right now? What else are we getting right now? What's in BT6? Jesmon. I've not seen a lot of Jesmon though. I think a lot of people realise that Jesmon bricks quite easily, and so that's why everyone's just doing Rookie Rush right now, because lowest common denominator, everyone. Get it where you can. Ooh, another's a word. Very nice. More of those, the better. So what else then? What else do we need? What else does my brain bring? I think what was in BT6. Leave some comments, please. But tell me that you've been watching for like 10 minutes and you're communicating with me with high quality content yourselves. I can't really think what was in there. Oh, Rigo. Oh, there's Azulong, I think, was in there, so that's more of a upgrade to Hexablow, which is obviously good. No, my brain's just dead. I can't really think of what was in there. Green was Ancient Troymon. That's a very expensive card. Doesn't do a lot, and that's the problem with that. That's probably green. They basically nerf green to the ground now. It's like, well, we don't really want to make green too strong, because if green's too strong, it means that other people don't get to play the game fairly. Currently, while yellow is currently just dropping bombs and destroying other people's fields, it's like, well, guess I don't want to play this game. Next game, please. As I said, blue is bonds, red is bonds, green is Ancient Troy, yellow had access to doing Canterasmon stuff, but I don't think anyone actually did that in the end. I don't know if it's because they didn't want to do the loopy thing. But they also had Dynasmon. I think a lot of people were playing like Dynasmon, Mistymon things. So it was like take a security, gain security, which is, you know, literally what that's for. Titamon came out for purple, so we had the Livemon loop stuff. Still very, very fun. And then black had Ginkumon, which again, kind of fun. I like the idea of Genkumon. I only pulled 2 cards of it though, so never really got around to playing with it. Paul Volcamon, I wish it was a better card. And Volcamon's okay, but they have to have a suspended Digimon, I think. Makes no sense whatsoever. Use a gain security. Sorry, security attack. Ah, babies no. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. I think really what was going on. What was going on during that series? BT6 is such a weird format, I think. Because it's better than BT. It's better than BT5. But yeah, I'm looking forward to BT7. I think with that access to having hybrids for everyone, more or less, it now makes it a bit more of an accessible thing to do. So you do hybrids in all different colours. I think people are still running like weird, like yellow-green hybrids, which makes some sense because it's one of a few things in Japan. I do think that the best hybrid cards currently are yellow, because it just makes a pure security control deck in yellow, which is good. So you don't have to worry about bricking some black cards or red cards early in the game. And green has that really weird, like, hyper aggressive, I'm going to attack you, and then because I attacked you I can evolve into this because this has piercing and all these other things happen. Quite good. Basically it's a ultimate with the anemia effect, kind of. It's still pretty good. And then what else is there? Blue is just security, blue hybrid control, so essentially it just stops your opponents from doing things. I can't remember what purple and black does. I think purple's got that weird like synergy where if you put things in the trash, you can bring a tamer back, and then if you put the tamer in the trash, you can bring a hybrid back or something like that. Black, I have no idea what black does in all fairness, so I do apologise to anyone out there who's playing black hybrids. And then red hybrid is just essentially security crash down, and you have Audemars on your underside. So because you have the underside of Audemars, you basically activate a physical plan for free, and you go crazy and you just push through all the security. If they try and block you, you've got piercing, and then if you used Inferno, what's it called? Atomic Inferno, you get memory because they tried to block you. It's crazy. It's absolutely, like, red is going to be nuts. It's going to be the nuts. So yeah, I just see that being very aggressive and being very well, insane, to be honest. Hey, that again. I do like it when we get the cards in the so that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So we should have 2 more pulls in here. So we've got 3 packs left, I think. Got 4 packs left, so basically half these packs are going to be good. But no, I'm looking forward to it. Go back to Christmas. I love it. I love Christmas. Not a Christmas pudding kind of guy, though. I like pigs and blankets, turkey. I actually like Brussels sprouts. That might make me sound weird. I know it's probably more of a not necessarily Christmas thing, but we like to do like cheese and cauliflower, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, swede, carrot sweet, so nice, so sweet, cranberry sauce. And we have like leftover turkey, so we'll do like turkey curry or something the following day, or we'll just have like turkey sandwiches, like cranberry sauce on, a bit of whatever's left, we can smush into there. Oh, being English is quite nice when it comes to food. Not a lot of people think England doesn't have like good food, but it might not be the most creative food, but it tastes damn well good. So if this pack doesn't have a shiny in, I think the next 2 packs should have a shiny in. I think in the next set, Guillemon's getting a card that basically lets you trigger its effects from hand, I think. Or it lets you pop it on the field or something like that and you get a draw and a memory back, so it's really good. I think it's like it's either 1 cost or a 0 cost. Because Guillemon's actually in the artwork. So these should both be good packs. So we're going to get a secret rare, or we're going to get an All-Star, or an All-Star secret rare. Who knows? Not me. But we'll get there eventually. That's not what that goes. I'm hoping for the alternate art that we still need, because that way, at least the only thing we need to get then is the Joe and Sora. And I can obviously hopefully find it on eBay or in one of the marketplaces. And we have ourselves like $4 we pulled 3 of these. You know, I'm not even mad. Such a good card. I see you doing terrible things for a long time, Mr. Defeat. Oh, so BTA, if you don't know about it, I might have mentioned this already in one of the other videos because I'm so tired all the time at the moment, I don't remember anything I'm doing anymore. Yeah, that new Red Black War Greymon, so that Black War Greymon who's red and black, you can pop a tamer, and then if you wanted to, you could evolve into this and pop another tamer, because that's how we're doing this from now on, apparently. Everything is tamer abuse. But as far as I'm aware, we can't remove option cards yet, so there's a good chance for those option cards that stay in the background to gain you memory the following turn. That it's not the worst thing in the world, you can still gain some memory, so there's a good chance that you'll always have free memory on the field if you get those out early enough, or if you are yellow or memory, because yellow need to have a 6 cost that gave you everything under the sun and extra memory. Oh. But no, that's it, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Good festations. Good festivities. Good times. Be merry. Be jolly. And have fun with the ones you love. And that is your Christmas time with Mr. Agito Swiftly. But that being said, thank you for being here. Happy holidays. Keep safe. But keep on playing. And we'll see you guys possibly for the Sunday episode. I don't know if we're going to get those out anytime soon. Hopefully we can, but I can't promise anything for you guys. I'm really sorry. But if not, then we'll see you as soon as we can. Possibly for the actual Christmas Day episode, if that's the case. Until then, we love you. Bye.